Welcome to Papua New Guinea, a land where time seems to stand still, yet every moment is filled with wonder. This island nation is home to some of the most untouched natural landscapes in the world, from dense jungles to volcanic coastlines. Imagine stepping into a place where the people still practice traditions passed down for thousands of years, and where modernity has only just begun to make its mark. PNG is also known as the Land of 1,000 Cultures, thanks to its staggering array of tribes, each with its own distinct customs, dances, and languages. Here, you'll find everything from epic festivals like the Goroka Show to tranquil fjords that rival those of Scandinavia. The country's biodiversity is astonishing, featuring everything from tree kangaroos to luminous coral reefs teeming with life. Even more surprising? Less than 10% of the land has been cultivated, leaving vast swaths of wilderness untouched. Whether you're a culture lover, an adrenaline junkie, or simply someone who craves the unknown, Papua New Guinea is calling your name. Papua New Guinea is a kaleidoscope of culture and biodiversity, with some astonishing traits that set it apart from anywhere else in the world. The country has over 800 living languages, representing about 12% of the world's total, a reflection of its staggering cultural diversity. Many areas remain so remote that they are accessible only by plane, boat, or on foot. It's also one of the few countries where people can still find tribes living almost entirely disconnected from modern civilization. PNG's natural biodiversity is equally mesmerizing, housing 5% of the world's species, despite covering less than 1% of the Earth's land area. Its bird of paradise is not just an icon, but a symbol of the country's vibrant wildlife. Beyond this, the country is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, meaning volcanic activity and earthquakes are a regular part of life, creating dramatic landscapes. Culturally, PNG's societies often practice rituals and traditions that are centuries old. The yam ceremonies of the Trobriand Islands or the mudmen of Asaro exemplify this connection to heritage. Another intriguing fact: in certain regions, pigs are considered a form of currency, often used for paying bride prices or settling disputes. Lastly, PNG's capital, Port Moresby, hosted the 2018 APEC Summit, a landmark moment that showcased its ambition on the global stage. Living in Papua New Guinea can vary greatly depending on your location and lifestyle. Urban centers like Port Moresby and Lae are significantly more expensive than rural areas due to higher housing and imported goods costs. For instance, a basic one-bedroom apartment in Port Moresby costs around 2,000 to 3,000 PNG kina per month, while a larger family home can cost upwards of 6,000 kina. Utilities like electricity, water, and internet might add another 1,000 kina monthly, with internet being notably expensive and often slower compared to global standards. Food expenses depend on your preferences. Imported goods like cereals, cheese, or processed snacks are costly, often double the price found in Western countries. However, locally sourced produce such as taro, sweet potatoes, bananas, and fresh seafood is much cheaper. Dining out in a mid-range restaurant may cost around 150 to 200 kina for a meal, while street food options like fried fish or sago can cost less than 10 kina. For transportation, owning a vehicle is almost essential in urban areas due to limited public transit. Fuel prices hover around 5 kina per liter, and vehicle maintenance costs can add up quickly due to rough roads and limited service options. Taxis and car hire services are available but expensive, costing around 50 to 100 kina for short distances. To save money, shop at local markets for fresh produce rather than supermarkets, where imported items dominate. Engage with local communities to find affordable housing options or shared rentals. Cooking at home and embracing traditional meals can significantly cut food expenses. Additionally, purchasing second-hand items or participating in community trading networks can save money and offer cultural immersion. Papua New Guinean cuisine reflects the country's rich cultural heritage and reliance on natural resources. Meals are often centered around root vegetables like sweet potatoes, taro, and yams, alongside rice and sago. Sago, derived from the sago palm, is a staple carbohydrate and is prepared in various forms such as pancakes or pudding. The mumu, a traditional method of cooking in an earth oven, is the cornerstone of PNG culinary culture. Meat, vegetables, and starchy foods are layered and cooked over heated stones, resulting in a smoky and flavorful dish. Pork, chicken, and seafood are commonly used proteins, often marinated with indigenous spices for an authentic taste. Seafood is a highlight of coastal cuisine. Tuna, barramundi, and prawns are plentiful, and dishes like coconut fish curry bring out the tropical flavors. Local fruits like pawpaw, pineapples, and guavas are consumed fresh or used in desserts. In cities, expatriates and locals alike enjoy international cuisine, including Chinese, Malaysian, and Australian influences. For a snack, try cow chips, sweet potato fries, or pisupo, corned beef, a favorite in rural areas. Drinks are another interesting aspect of PNG's culinary scene. Coffee, grown in the highlands, is a major export, and sipping a cup of freshly brewed PNG coffee is an experience in itself. Locally brewed beers, such as SP Lager, are popular, and kava, a mildly sedative drink, is part of traditional ceremonies. Papua New Guinean society is deeply rooted in traditional customs, where roles often differ significantly between genders. Women are usually responsible for domestic duties, raising children, and farming. Despite their pivotal role in the community, women face significant challenges, including gender-based violence, limited access to education, and healthcare disparities. However, programs led by NGOs and the government aim to empower women through education, small business initiatives, and healthcare support. In terms of culture, PNG is a treasure trove of traditions. Clan loyalty is paramount, and customs are passed down through oral storytelling, songs, and rituals. Festivals like the Mount Hagen Cultural Show and Goroka Show bring thousands together to celebrate their heritage through dance, music, and elaborate costumes. These gatherings offer a vibrant spectacle of painted faces, headdresses made of feathers and shells, and rhythmic drumming. Marriage customs often involve bride price payments, where the groom's family provides goods like pigs or cash to the bride's family, a tradition reflecting the value placed on familial ties and community relationships. Such practices highlight PNG's blend of traditional and modern life. Papua New Guinea's political landscape is a blend of tradition and modern governance. The country operates under a parliamentary democracy, but tribal affiliations often influence political dynamics. Corruption remains a challenge, with efforts underway to increase transparency and accountability. Economically, PNG is rich in natural resources. The mining sector, particularly gold, copper, and natural gas, accounts for a significant portion of the country's GDP. Agriculture is another backbone of the economy, with coffee, cocoa, and palm oil being major exports. Smallholder farming is widespread, providing livelihoods for the majority of the population. Infrastructure development, including road construction and electrification projects, is a priority for the government. However, challenges like geographic isolation, limited funding, and bureaucratic inefficiencies slow progress. On the global stage, PNG's participation in regional forums like APEC and partnerships with countries like Australia and China underline its growing influence. Trade is pivotal to the economy. Major export partners include Australia, Japan, and China, with imports like machinery, refined fuels, and consumer goods primarily sourced from these same nations. The reliance on resource exports, however, makes the economy vulnerable to global price fluctuations. Papua New Guinea is a land of breathtaking natural beauty and cultural wonders, offering a wide range of attractions for adventurers, history buffs, and culture enthusiasts. The Kokoda Track is a must-visit for hiking enthusiasts and history lovers alike. Spanning over 96 kilometers through rugged mountains and dense jungle, this trek honors the bravery of Australian and Papua New Guinean soldiers during World War II. It's both a physical challenge and a moving historical journey. Tufi Fjords, often called the Norway of the Pacific, feature stunning fjords formed by ancient volcanic activity. Visitors can enjoy crystal-clear waters perfect for snorkeling and diving, as well as lush greenery ideal for exploring. The area's remote lodges also provide a unique cultural immersion with local Orokaiva communities. The Sepik River, one of the longest in the region, is a gateway to traditional village life. Cruises along the river reveal intricate wooden carvings, ceremonial masks, and vibrant rituals that define the river's communities. For divers, Kimby Bay on New Britain Island is an underwater paradise. It's home to more than 400 species of coral and a staggering array of marine life, including manta rays, sharks, and schools of tropical fish. Rabul's volcanoes offer an otherworldly experience. Visiting the still-smoking Mount Tavurvur and learning about the town's history with eruptions provides a fascinating look at the intersection of human resilience and nature's power. Cultural festivals like the Mount Hagen Cultural Show and the Goroka Show are essential experiences. These events bring together tribes from across the nation, showcasing their traditional dances, music, and elaborate costumes adorned with feathers, shells, and paint. Nature lovers will appreciate Vararata National Park, a serene haven near Port Moresby. With panoramic views, walking trails, and a chance to see birds of paradise, it's perfect for a day trip. The Bamana War Cemetery, located outside Port Moresby, is a poignant reminder of World War II's impact. Beautifully maintained, it honors the soldiers who fought in the Pacific. For history and archaeology enthusiasts, the Trobriand Islands, known as the Islands of Love, reveal a fascinating matrilineal culture and intricate yam festivals that are central to their society. Other highlights include Milne Bay Province, where pristine beaches and welcoming locals create a tranquil retreat, and Madang, a picturesque town offering a mix of colonial history, beautiful reefs, and accessible islands. Papua New Guinea has several cities that offer a mix of modern amenities, cultural immersion, and natural beauty for expatriates looking to settle. Port Moresby, the capital, is the most developed and cosmopolitan city in PNG. It boasts international schools, shopping malls, and dining options catering to various tastes. Housing options range from high-end apartments in secured compounds to more affordable suburban homes. The Ella Beach Promenade and Port Moresby Nature Park provide recreational opportunities, while the nearby Jackson's International Airport offers connectivity to the world. However, the city has challenges with safety, so expats often live in gated communities and adopt precautionary measures. Lae, the industrial hub, offers a greener environment compared to the capital. Located near the Markham River and surrounded by lush hills, Lae is known for its gardens and the vibrant Papua New Guinea University of Technology campus. Its port is a key economic driver, making the city a hub for logistics and trade. While it's less urbanized than Port Moresby, Lae provides a quieter and often more affordable lifestyle for expats. Madang, often dubbed one of PNG's most beautiful towns, is a favorite among expats seeking tranquility. With its turquoise waters, coral reefs, and small islands, it's perfect for those who love diving, fishing, or simply enjoying nature. Madang also has a rich colonial history, reflected in its architecture and the Madang Museum. It offers a slower pace of life, ideal for families or retirees. While these cities are expat-friendly, challenges like limited infrastructure, healthcare access, and safety concerns require careful planning and a willingness to adapt. Papua New Guinea occupies the eastern half of the island of New Guinea, shared with Indonesia. This geographically rugged nation includes over 600 smaller islands. Its main island is blanketed with mountain ranges, including the Owen Stanley Range, which rises to peaks over 13,000 feet, and vast swathes of tropical rainforest. The country's rivers, such as the mighty Sepik, wind through valleys and jungles, providing a lifeline for many communities. PNG is surrounded by coral reefs teeming with marine life, making it a diver's paradise. Its position near the equator means the climate is tropical, with high temperatures and humidity throughout the year. However, the highlands enjoy cooler weather, offering respite from the heat of the coastal regions. With approximately 13,600,000 inhabitants, PNG is one of the most rural nations in the world, with over 85% of its people living in villages. Its population is young, with nearly 40% under the age of 15. The majority are part of Melanesian ethnic groups, but there are also Polynesian and Micronesian communities, adding to the nation's diversity. Urbanization is slowly increasing, with Port Moresby and Lae growing as hubs for commerce and opportunity. Despite this, many Papua New Guineans still live off the land, relying on subsistence farming for their livelihood. This connection to nature and traditional ways of life remains a hallmark of the nation's identity. Visitors can apply for a tourist visa valid for 60 days, with extensions possible under specific conditions. Business visas typically last for 30 days but can be renewed if needed. For long-term residency, obtaining a work permit or an investor visa is essential. These require sponsorship from an employer or significant investment in a local enterprise. Permanent residency is more complex and often requires years of residence and economic contribution. Given PNG's stringent land ownership laws, foreign nationals must lease land rather than own it outright, making legal guidance essential for settling in the country. Taxation follows a progressive income tax system, ranging from 22 to 42%. The 10% Goods and Services Tax, GST, applies to most goods and services, adding to the cost of living. Property prices vary widely. In urban centers like Port Moresby, a modern home can cost upwards of 1 million PNG kina. Rental costs for a one-bedroom apartment range between 2,000 and 3,000 kina per month, depending on the location. Housing in rural areas is far cheaper but lacks the amenities found in cities. Healthcare services in PNG are limited, especially in rural areas. The country faces challenges such as a shortage of medical professionals and infrastructure. It's advisable for expatriates to have comprehensive health insurance and be aware of the healthcare facilities available in their vicinity. Living in Papua New Guinea is an adventure filled with opportunities and challenges, offering a unique lifestyle that requires careful consideration. Let's see the pros first. The country's natural beauty is unparalleled, with lush rainforests, pristine beaches, and abundant marine life offering endless opportunities for exploration and relaxation. For those seeking cultural experiences, PNG is a treasure trove of traditions, languages, and rituals, with festivals and tribal gatherings providing an immersive experience like no other. PNG's biodiversity is another major draw. Whether you're a diver, birdwatcher, or hiking enthusiast, the nation offers countless ways to connect with nature. Additionally, the close-knit community lifestyle in rural areas fosters a sense of belonging, with locals often welcoming expats with warmth and hospitality. For professionals, especially in industries like mining, agriculture, and healthcare, there are ample opportunities for career growth. The country's developing economy provides the chance to make a tangible impact. And the cons are: on the flip side, living in PNG comes with its fair share of challenges. Safety is a significant concern, especially in urban areas where petty crime and occasional tribal conflicts can occur. Expats often need to invest in secure housing and adopt safety precautions. The cost of living is relatively high, particularly for imported goods and housing in cities. Infrastructure is underdeveloped in many areas, with inconsistent electricity, limited public transportation, and slow internet speeds adding to daily inconveniences. Healthcare facilities are often lacking, especially outside major cities. Serious medical issues may require evacuation to Australia or Singapore, necessitating robust health insurance. Language barriers can also pose a challenge, with many locals speaking Cuisine or indigenous languages rather than English. While cultural diversity is a strength, navigating tribal customs and practices requires sensitivity and understanding. Lastly, the isolation of living in PNG can be both a blessing and a challenge. While it offers a chance to disconnect and enjoy a simpler lifestyle, it can also lead to feelings of remoteness, especially for those accustomed to the conveniences of larger cities. And that's a wrap on our journey through the captivating world of Papua New Guinea. I hope you've enjoyed discovering the breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cultures, and unique experiences this incredible country has to offer. If you're as amazed by PNG as I am, make sure to check out my other videos exploring fascinating destinations around the globe. There's always more to see. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful or inspiring. It really helps the channel grow and lets me bring you even more content. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you visited Papua New Guinea, or is it now on your travel bucket list? Let's get a conversation going. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Safe travels.